everyone! Welcome back to Misty Mountain Streaming. Look at all these waving appendages. I'm the DNDWannabe. My name is Rob, and welcome back to Search for the Spellforge and a big-ass dungeon crawl. There's no reason to be concerned. Before we get into announcements and things, and I have several, because yesterday's stream was a really good one, let's do intros. We'll start with Sam.
I don't do anything else other than this, so catch me on here to have fun with my friends. So, on to Levi.
I'm sorry, by the way, I had the intro muted. I guess this... No, that button works. It just didn't work that time. He's Sam. I said his name, too. I recently paid a visit to Sam, by the way, before we move on to Levi. And I got the t-shirt to prove it. There it is. It almost says my name, but it doesn't actually.
I read Rob. It could be Racob?
I read Rob.
The back's the best part, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, turn around. Show us.
I'm wearing another shirt. I bet
Come on, Rob, give us a spin.
I bet you that it's going to be backwards on the stream. I don't know.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Whistle.
Also available in sober. Are you, though?
Well, I am right now.
Oh, congrats!
Hey, the game didn't start yet. We're gonna give him reasons
Fair.
to.
Yeah, gotta give him a moment to, you know.
I have not drank this year except when I was with Sam, which even then wasn't that much.
Okay.
Drank so much, we had to pick them.
It was, yeah. That'll be the story. But yes, this is from River City Brewing. I went and paid a visit to Sam and Sophie in Wichita last week. It was a bunch of fun. I strongly recommend it to everyone, but don't actually go to their house. Not uninvited.
Sam, Rob just uninvited me from visiting your house forever.
We can talk about details later.
I have awarded myself this right. Okay, that was all.
I do have one bit of news, though, before. I got my new frogs.
Oh, hooray!
So, got them all in. I'll send pictures in Discord later.
Yes.
What kind did you settle on? I forget.
The Tectorus powder blue, so they are basically powder blue poison dart frogs.
That's so exciting!
Yeah.
Color me concerned, but yes, very exciting.
Wait, Katya, have you never... Are there poison dart frogs in Russia?
They will freeze.
They're so cute. They're like this little itty bitty big. They're so small, and they're so cute, and they're so poisonous.
Hold up. Back away.
So small.
What part about a poisonous being that can kill? Well, fair enough. We do have pet bears in Russia, so I have no right to judge this. So
see.
But at least
how is
they're
a
not
frog
poisonous.
worse than a bear?
So Sam taught me that it is their diet that makes them poisonous. So in captivity, they're not poisonous.
See, that's so even better. They're so small and pretty. And no longer poisonous.
I thought it was just natural.
I also thought it was just natural.
I did not know this fact until this exact moment.
But in honor of your new frogs, Sam, I shall kill Zentris with poison darts. Levi!
there.
Yes, hello. My name is Levi. I, play D&D. I did some voice acting. I do hiking. I see you waving. Is my audio off or something?
No, I was just cheering for the fact that you play D&D and stuff.
Oh, sorry. Usually when people do that when you're talking, it's like, no, we can't hear you. I'm like, oh no, crap.
No, this is shut up. Like,
yeah, it's usually something along those lines. It's like, what's going on? Anyway, yes. I play in D&D, have a good time. I love to hike. Got some pets and stuff. And today I've been working on video intros for my upcoming podcast show. I'm doing Consuite Media. I will be interviewing celebrities and talking about nerd, popular topics. Like, for example, I will be hopefully discussing on Sunday the issues involving Justin Roiland and all that happened there. So tune in. You can find me Consuite Media anywhere.
I will refrain from commenting on that stuff. But I am excited for you to be doing podcasting and stuff. I think that is fun. I hope one
That
day
is
to be
incredibly fun.
celebrity worthy so that I can be invited on.
Oh, I would love to interview you at some point.
Yeah.
Hey,
You will
keep
lose
the
all your
networking to
listeners.
yourselves.
Oh, I can hear you.
Sam just sent the cutest frog photos. They're so cute. They're so cute. I wish I could just take them out of and show them on stream because they're so cute.
Here, I'll drop the link to the Discord while Katya says hello.
Hi. I also saw the frogs, and I am just okay. I do see the appeal. Hi.
Oh, sorry.
I hate to admit it, but they are fucking adorable. Hi, my name is Katya Saturday. I'm an actress, a writer, an adventurer, and like a bunch of other things. And today, I get to play Dungeons and Dragons with these lovely folks. Fun fact about me, and fun fact about Rose that she's going to share with you later, is that I am actually a cast member of the amazing D20 Tales, and new episode of Plane Striders is dropping tomorrow. And holy shit, so many things are happening in that episode, so I can't wait to see that.
Down.
It's
great.
The delight of knowing in advance what content is coming to the masses. Here we find out when you do.
Fair enough.
Oh, what?
No. Please go.
You go.
I was just gonna say we're gonna kick it over to Rose so she can also talk about the same stuff
Oh,
she do.
catch!
It's mine. The puck is mine. Torch. Hi, my name is Rose. I also, in fact, play D&D. I know it's super weird. I also play Pathfinder as of very recently.
Yesterday.
Yeah. So actually, I play Pathfinder too. And I am a voice actor and other shit. And I'm super happy to be here. I'm also a cast member on the 20 Tales. I play a Venedil in our ongoing space pirates Robin Hood meets Firefly meets not quite Men in Tights, but definitely a little bit of Men in Tights.
It's got that there.
And I would love to see you over there. And I'm super excited to be here with all these guys. And I'm so excited to level up and punch some monsters.
We're all at epic level 4 now, so.
Oh yeah, flying high, level 4, baby. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Guess what, Rose? Got a specific feat just to help you in combat.
What is it? Wanna tell me?
No, not yet.
I'll tell you what the feat I took to
Okay.
help all of you in combat. I took Sentinel, which means that people are going to be hitting you less and me more.
Finally!
I know. If someone chooses not to hit me, I can just stab them. That's a stabbable offense to Tyria.
Just, how dare!
Oh, you want to go for someone
one
else?
of many.
Do not hurt my friends. I
I've
will hurt
decided-
you in retribution for even thinking about it.
I've
Anyway.
decided I'm going to roll with disadvantage during combat for initiative, just because I want to see Tyria go kick ass. So
Oh.
I'm just going to take the lowest roll I can.
I've got you now. I'm gonna. Tyria's gonna get a workout. It's good.
If I go
Let's
last,
go!
I know, I might be... Wait, does anybody else have any healing? Because I'm probably going to go down at some point. Okay, good. I have healing, so I can help out. You can
Shit,
get
let me
but
check.
It'll
Hold on.
be nice...
Rangers.
As long as one of us...
You do.
I don't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
healing yet.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Oh, yeah,
first
shit, we
time.
have potions. You're right. I think I have one potion from last time. And then, didn't we buy potions when we started the game? Because I still have 2 potions.
You
when
should
we
have
started the game.
some. Yes.
I think I have 3 potions in my inventory right now.
Ooh.
So, let's go to the announcements because I have several. First of all, hey to Trixie, to Leo, to Talonwraith, to Irish Mac, to Dancer, to Grim, all from our community Discord. Thank you guys for hanging out, even if you're just lurking or stopping by. I appreciate very much you being here. Also, thank you to, this is going to be a long list of announcements, but I don't want to leave anybody out. Big Fish Will for the follow. Rob Bot Rotten, to Gamer Turtle and the non-Newtonian Druid. Thank you all for following our channel. Thank you to Dabs for cheering plenty, for OP Overlord for the follow. OP Overlord also subscribed, showing up to the channel. And Moon Weasels, our buddy Tucker, gave out a gifted sub. So did LED&D. Mademoiselle and Eric Bra started a bit war, and we're cheering. TL Holdren gave out 5 community subs. Harbinger Viking, our good buddy Will, resubscribed. 13th month for him.
Wow, damn.
I know. We've been around a while. We're getting old. And very grateful for people who have stuck it out through the before times. Irish Mac, thank you for the cheers. Thank you for the cheers. Mademoiselle. Sheepish Lamb gave out 5 community subs, and Harbinger Viking gave out another 5, and TL Holdren gave out another 5. Oh, wow. Tyler also cheered. Thank you. Hello to Bebedora the Doll. Thank you for the follow. Also to Valentina Consol Yilimon. No idea if I said that right, but that's awesome. To Maker and Geek. Moon Weasels and Steadfast Samwise for subscriptions. Leo Yeager for cheering. Cam Son of Ander for your 6th month. Moon Weasels again. Tucker, you need to slow down, buddy. Thank you for all the gifted subs. Lurker Panda, thank you for the follow. Lara Lond, thank you for the follow. TL Holdren, another gifted sub, this time to our good gal Icy. To Skadoosh Polly for your 2nd subscription. And I think that catches us up. It was a big stream yesterday, guys. Sorry for all of that. Thank you guys all so much for showing support for this channel and for the people who take time out of their weeks to be on here, as these people do. We are already halfway to our next sub goal, where I will release another homebrew subclass for 5th edition. This time for my favorite class, the Bard. And I have had difficulty picking my favorite Bard subclass because none of them do exactly what I think a Bard ought to do. And this Skald Bard College, inspired by Viking culture, is the kind of Bard I would like to play if other people would let me play my homebrew in their games.
Did you come up with this homebrew while you were eating the fermented fish?
No, because
I feel like that would be very thematic.
I am so eagerly awaiting the day that my boss actually organized, because he doesn't want to have anybody miss out on doing it. Then he keeps sending people off to shows. He's like, so when are we going to do this, John? When are we going to do this, John? When are we going to do this? It's sitting on my counter, like, fit to burst. Because it's a very pressurized can. And I want it out of my house. So I am very invested in getting this done.
The girls are all having a show. The guys should all have a show.
It has a presence that is immensely daunting.
Nice.
Last announcement. Rose, do you want to talk at all about upcoming stuff on this channel?
I'd love to if I can.
Yeah, please do. If you have things to say, tease them. I
do have things to say, so I'm going to... This is less of a tease. We've already been kind of teasing it. But I'm gonna tease it less. I am actually going to be running a stream on this channel on Monday nights. I know, it's so exciting. So I'm gonna be GMing, and I can't tell you who all the players are, but hint, hint, one of them is someone at this table. I don't know who it is, but you don't know. But anyway, so I think by next week I will be able to tell you the full player list as well as what system we're running. It's not going to be Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. So something new, something spicy, something special. And a GM'd by yours truly. So, it's going to be a really fun time. It's going to be good vibes, some punchy times, and a whole lot of fun. So,
I am looking forward to this.
Monday nights.
On a personal note, I am very ready for... I love D&D. I have for years. It was my first tabletop RPG love. But we sure do play a lot of it on this channel, don't we? I'm very excited to see a new system represented, because there's so many other good games out there. So many.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so excited to be doing something new and exciting and fun. So, yeah.
I'm excited to learn a new system once I'm learning a new system.
All right. What do you guys say we play some D&D now?
Wait, we can do that?
Yeah. Weird, isn't it?
Dragons.
That's like some nerd stuff, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. The biggest.
All right, I'm going to let it go now.
I have terrible news for you, Katya.
Oh, boy.
Let's
continue.
Go ahead.
I kidnapped you for a week. Sorry.
and swap over to the battle map. If you are not
Oh,
already logged
already?
into Roll20, come on along. Now
The battle map already?
don't go scooting around. We got to get you in, but
Okay.
you guys can be finding your characters and whatnot. You should all be updated to reflect your level 4 selves. And here we go.
It is darkness incarnate.
Health isn't right.
Bloop.
Oh, we are so small in such a corner of such a big dark map. I'm
my
so
God.
nervous.
Me too.
There we go. I can't. There, I'm gonna pull Nia into the frame because I can't apparently see that far to the left.
To the left.
So, as a quick reminder, we got kind of a lore dump from Radoth at the end of the last session. So this will be a bit of a heavy recap for everyone. But our adventuring heroes have left Neverwinter and made their way to the town of Phandelver at the behest of their missing friend, Gundren Rockseeker. He was waylaid and captured by goblins, ostensibly, on his way to the town of Phandelver, and we have not seen him since. This is because he was taken away from that hideout and taken under the custody of the larger Cragmaw clan. I'm hearing... Sorry. There's something's coming through somebody's mic.
Probably me, sorry. My
I
keyboard's
say-
dying, I'm trying to charge it.
It's oddly not Katya this time.
I was like, wait, is it me? Because I have my headphones right
You're
here.
safe, babe.
You're good.
Thank you.
In the meantime, you guys have had your hands full dealing with the Red Brand ruffians in the town of Phandelver.
Those darn ruffians.
I know, they are just the worst. They are extorting the townspeople. They have done a couple of murders and some kidnappings, and their leader, Glassstaff, and his lieutenant, Plunder, have evaded your grasp thus far. You came into their hideout, you routed everyone inside. Very few survivors escaped with their lives, and you rescued the remnants of TheDNDWannabe's family. They directed you to seek out Radoth, a druid who often likes to hang out in the form of an enormous grizzled bear out in the woods to learn about the world around you and what recent happenings might be relevant to your friend and your enemies. He managed to tell you that Glassstaff and the remnants of the ruffians, as well as a gang of goblinoids, bugbears, hobgoblins, goblins, an owlbear, and your friend Gundren are also making their way to Wave Echo Cave. Wave Echo Cave was once the site of a fabulous forge, a cooperative effort between gnomes, humans, and dwarves, who set about to create incredibly superior magical weapons and arms to be able to handle the orcish threat that was present at the time. Unfortunately, the orcish threat that was present at the time came through and wiped out the town of Phandelver and the Wave Echo Cave, this forge there, and its location was lost to time, to all but him and people like him. It seems that folks know where they're going all of a sudden, and that your friends and your enemies are all converging at this place. So taking a long rest not far from where you believe the entrance to be, you all leveled up to 4 and are ready now to rescue your friend and to finish these fiends.
Yeah.
You all got some magical swag at the end of the last game. Have you all divvied that up? Who's got what?
No, we
I
haven't.
don't think we've had any talk about it, no.
Okay. Let me remind myself what we have. We, of course, have the remnants of a broken clockwork ducky.
Yep.
We have the shattered remains of a obviously magical longsword that the Nothic tried to hack you apart with. Let's see. I know there was another thing. I'm going to have to find it.
Crooked dagger with.
Oh yeah, the whispering dagger.
Yeah.
Yes, thank
So-
you.
Are we gonna real quick, Rob, recap and go? Are we gonna go back to where we were before, or are we gonna just lead up where we were at the cave?
What would you like to do?
Oh, just because we left it at quite the cliffhanger, and didn't know if we were gonna continue there or just head straight to the cave.
I would also like to chat with everyone, like, before we head in.
I
If
thought
what
our
let's
cliffhanger
do-
was that we were about to enter the cave. Did I miss something?
The cliffhanger was the laugh.
Oh!
Oh, I forgot about that.
That was yours!
So what let's
No.
do, let's pick up at camp. You guys haven't gone anywhere yet. You are ready to go to the location of the cave, which is just over the next ridge. But you have some quiet time to yourselves. Anything that y'all want to handle or divvy up or attune to before you head into danger.
So I'll just state I'll get back to camp from hiding the body somewhere far away. Sit down and be like, I don't know how to say this, but I think I might be going crazy.
Care to elaborate, please?
So, as dealing with my normal self, I put the Nothic's body down, and as I began walking away, I began laughing. And
Laughing. What?
I don't know if maybe it was just something residual from what when I took his hit, because he did invade my mind, and I was able to reject it, but it still did its damage.
May I? And I kind of like put out my hand. I'm going to just kind of stretch out my hand towards him, and I'm actually going to use one of my divine senses to see if I can sense any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of me.
You will be glowing like a candle.
Celestial, fiend, or undead, yes?
Yes.
Not that it
Probably.
surprises you too much, but your Aasimar friend does smack oh so strongly of celestial. But it is not pure.
Impure
It does
celestial.
not. It does not fall under the category of the other two, but
Mhm.
you know it is not shiny, squeaky clean celestial.
Would I expect someone with Aasimar heritage to be shiny, squeaky clean celestial?
It depends on who they are, but
That's
they would bring
unhelpful.
whether they are good or evil. They would
Okay. Got it.
be a celestial creature of celestial heritage, at least.
Tyria lowers her hand. Well, there's not a fiend in your brain.
That's a good sign.
It's
hope-
better. It's better than the opposite. I mean,
No demons, hopefully.
I don't think no fiends, no undead.
Okay.
I can't say anything about celestials, considering, and I just kind of gesture at you.
Yeah, I know. I had a feeling that's what was going on, but didn't know if that's the only thing that would.
I think you're fine. We are all under a lot of stress. If something goes wrong, you tell us immediately. We're on your side.
Thank you. Just give me a good smack, and I know that you guys can all do it well. So
I would love to.
Rose says, "I haven't gotten to slap things in so many fights. I would settle for you, Zentris."
Well, actually, real quick, Rose,
Yeah.
Or Tyria, I've been working on a new technique.
Oh,
Yeah.
tell me.
I want to kind of team up with you.
Okay.
So I've been really trying to focus on my power and trying to force the inertia when I hit. And so now I feel like I can push people away when I hit. And so I was thinking about I can start throwing them literally towards you.
Oh, please do.
And so I just don't want you to be like unaware when I just happen to maybe throw an enemy your direction. So if I say heads up, that's usually what's coming.
Zentris, darling, I would have no greater pleasure than to have you throw bodies at me.
I knew you were the one.
Well,
Thank
maybe one specific body. Out of character. That's just me. At this point, Nia steps away from cannon that she took apart, and she looks over to Emmanuel. Hey, can you help me with something?
I look up at her and I'm sharpening arrows. I go, what was that?
She picks up the cannon and places it on her shoulder. Don't move. And she aims it directly at him.
Hold on. We can talk about this. This is not.
Listen, hey. It should be fine. It will be fine. You'll be fine. Just don't move, okay? And
Hold on. Could we have a vote? Could you tell me what's going on?
the cannon shoots, and now Emmanuel is surrounded by a gentle white glow that looks like almost like a silver like glowing, almost see-through armor. You have 2 temporary hit points.
Oh,
Shit, it worked! I wasn't sure it was gonna work. Hey guys!
What happened?
Yeah, what's up?
It didn't work.
I did a thing. I reworked my cannon, and I'm calling this the Protector. And what's gonna happen is, if I shoot this at one of you, you're gonna have like this, like a bunch of additional stuff that they like. Even if they hit you, they're not gonna be able to hit you right away. So,
Wait, is this like a replenishable thing? And I like put my hand on my dagger and start walking towards Emmanuel? It's just a replenishable thing? Yeah?
Yep.
I punch Emmanuel in the shoulder.
What is your strength modifier?
No, I punch him lightly because I don't want to
Okay.
actually do damage.
it's temporary hit points, so we'd have to actually do damage.
Well, here's the thing. I have a strength modifier of +4, so it would do 5 bludgeoning damage instead of 1.
Shit.
So,
What did you say there, Levi?
I'm trying to back away from this
Oh, yeah.
fight. I don't want.
Absolutely. No, you wouldn't want that. Who would?
no, I back off and be like, all right.
I start saying things.
Yeah,
Like, I don't like the kind of events that we're having all of a sudden.
What? It'll just give you extra shield things like Nia's, yeah.
Does this mean that you'll have extra health?
Yeah, basically, kind of like that. Try it. And Nia shoots at both of them as well. Let me see. So one of you gets 4 temporary hit points, and the other one gets 5.
Nice.
Okay.
How many
I'll take-
creatures
I-
can benefit from that at a time?
Hmm?
How many creatures can benefit from that at a time? Just so I know.
One creature at a time. So
Okay.
I'd have to, and so in battle when it's a bonus action, I would have to like choose which creature to shoot it at, and it has to be an ally.
But
So-
I mean, can there be temporary hit points on multiple creatures at a
Oh
time?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You can only shoot it at one person at a time, though.
yeah.
Okay. Funky.
Yep. So
I'll take the force if Tyria has them more.
Okay. I won't complain. Tyria will use them.
yep.
I plan on punishing people if they don't hit me.
Mm-hmm. And you see, the pieces of the duck are currently just hanging on a string off of Nia's neck. So
Yeah.
I think we're ready to go. Right?
I think
Huh?
so.
Emmanuel wrapped his arm. He's like, yeah, it's peachy. It's fine.
Do you guys want me to see if I can make any potions, find stuff to make potions before we go in, or do you think we're all pretty set?
The more
We're gonna need everything we can get.
Truly, the more the merrier. We seem to be heading into the mouth of, I would say hell, but Wave Echo Cave. So,
Can I do like, I don't know, like, speed is 40. Can I do like 100-foot diameter search, just kind of for anything that I could find?
Yeah. There's roll your herbalism kit, please. Proficiency, it's the same modifier as your perception check.
Oh, thank you, sir. I'm gonna use the new dice you just brought me.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes. Okay.
Did you curse those dice, Rob?
I tried.
He did not. He tried to curse dice, and he and so I got a 19.
Okay. Options are limited out here, just kind of at your campsite. Given what you find and what you have been tagging along with you, what you brought with you in your kit, you are able to make a potion of healing.
Thank you, sir.
Just the one and just the basic level, but it's more than you had.
More than nothing. Heck
Okay.
yeah. Zentris, you want to hold on to that?
Actually, I have a weird feeling. Do you want to take this, Mia?
Sure. I'll take this. I don't mind.
I can heal myself. Then Emmanuel's a little bit more range, and I just worry about your health in general.
If you get in a tough spot and we can't get to you, you need to have something.
Part of me wants to take this as an insult, but I also see your point very well, so thank you. I appreciate it. You're great.
Manuel, do you have something, or do you want? And I kind of like gesture to my bag.
Do you have anything to spare? I don't want to take from the needs of the many and all.
Well, we are the many. So here, and I'll just grab out a potion of healing and hand it over.
That's good enough. Well, let's hope I don't need it.
I also hope that we don't need these. However, that's probably unlikely.
There's a tree next to me, and I go.
If everybody's ready, we are going to head into Wave Echo Cave.
Okay. Magic items?
Oh, yes.
The short sword is useless to me right now because I'm using my big long sword. So,
Which
does anybody use a short sword?
short sword is the broken long
Half of the
sword
long
that
sword.
functions as a short sword until
Yeah.
So,
hopefully one day it could be fixed.
Fingers crossed.
Rob, could I do a roll on if that's what the other half, what I'm looking for is?
I wondered that.
You don't have to roll. You don't think this could be it.
Alright.
It's there's no element of its design makes you think, yeah, this goes with something else.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, shucks. Anyone want that sword? Because if not, I will take it because I'm proficient with it.
I think you're the other person that it would be best suited for. So, Zentris, please.
Thank you.
The spooky whisper dagger, and I kind of like barely hold it up by its.
I'm haunted enough.
Does anybody use
Hey.
daggers?
I can take it apart and shit, see what's
please,
there.
Please don't. I kind of hold it closer to myself.
I like to imagine that you listen close to it and it says, "We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty."
They're everywhere.
If nobody wants it, I can hold on to it, but I'm probably not gonna. If I'm using this, we're in a bad situation.
Hey, may I take a look at it just
Go for
real
it.
quick?
ahead.
Can I roll Arcana on anything when it comes to this little sword?
You can. Of course, attuning to it would let you know everything that it can do, but you can make an Arcana check to learn something about it.
Do we have time? I don't think we have time for me to attune
You
to
just
it.
finished a long rest. You could have done it anywhere in there.
That is fair.
Okay.
Actually, I rolled so 18 in total for
Okay.
Arcana.
Definitely magic, you would say. This is meant to mimic. It is not a soul vessel. There are different kinds of items that can trap or contain the spirit of a person. This is not that. It is the cheap McDonald's version of that, where it has trapped and contains a thought, a will, if you will. And that will is essentially discord. You believe that creatures struck by this blade will have a skewed sense of who is friend and foe.
Oh.
So whoever is struck by this blade will actually be like slightly confused when it comes to
They might
friends
attack
with
their
them.
allies instead of us.
Nia looks up at Tyria. I would actually consider using this maybe more often. Not all the time, but in case we're in a pinch and need a little bit more wild cannons, if you will. She says, smacking her own cannon.
Emmanuel winces.
Because I think the run-of-the-mill cursed dagger, if you will, in front of us, can be actually very effective if we want to try to confuse one of our enemies into thinking they're not our enemy, or better, our friend.
Okay. I actually think, again, this may be best given to Zentris, because Zentris can hit multiple people in one turn.
Oh. Okay.
Would you use it?
I mean, yeah, I would.
I can use it, but I mean, I think I don't know.
Okay.
You don't have to. I mean, I can keep it.
It does, because that changes my interest in things that I might do. I don't know.
I'm a pretty good shot with throwing, but I can't hit multiple people. I can use it if we need to.
Same. I mean, I can give it to you if you want to. I think if we get into a nasty situation where there's a lot of people, someone takes this and then just runs around and stabs like everyone, just really, really fast. Just go like stab, and then we run out of the way and then let everybody fight, have some infighting. They'll take care of themselves, and we can come in and mop up the survivors.
Stream, please somebody use this out of context everywhere. Like that specific plan, just use this out of context. Like, somebody cut this and just like, please. That is gold right there.
So, DM question: How does a monk's multi-attack work with dual wielding?
So it requires your bonus action
Okay.
to use your martial arts, where you have your flurry of blows.
Okay.
So you could make an attack on your turn, which can be an unarmed strike, your radiant blast, or a weapon attack.
Mm.
Did I say the right three things?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unarmed strike, weapon attack, radiant bolt. Then your bonus action could be unarmed strikes, radiant bolts, or one offhand attack with another weapon.
Okay.
No amount of key points will turn that into extra stuff, but you don't require your hands to make unarmed strikes. You have feet, you have head, you have elbows. So if you want to be holding two weapons, you can still do all the stuff.
It's neat. Well, okay. I'm still gonna stick with what I was before. But I'll still I'll hold on to them. I'm already haunted, anyways. Like I said. So if it keeps on whispering, it's just enjoying the rest. So,
I can give this to Emmanuel. Just here you go.
No, it's fine. Thank you.
Oh. I kind of just held it out in front of me and wait for someone to take it.
Okay, so no, I won't do that. I was gonna say, roll how clumsy I am with that.
It is good for everybody to have a magical option, and it is good for the ranger to have one if you want your DM's input.
I would also agree.
Yep. Also, real quick, I just noticed that I miscalculated on the temporary hit points. Whatever number I said before, it's a +4 to that, because I add my intelligence modifier. So you got a fuck ton of temporary hit points already, people, so...
These temp HP are gonna go so far.
Yep.
I quietly reach out and I just take the dagger since everyone's arguing over here.
Thank you.
To be able to make use of its properties, you will need to attune to it, which you can't do on D&D Beyond because I didn't make the item. But let me know if you do, and I will be more specific with how it works.
Say that I do in this time that we are waiting.
Okay. When you attack someone with the dagger, it can be a melee attack or you can throw it, because daggers can be thrown. Not only do they take the damage from the dagger, and it is a magical dagger, so it does overcome resistance to non-magical damage, you also subject the target to the 2nd level, I think, Crown of Madness spell.
Oh, damn.
Shit, I gotta look that up.
This dagger has a number of charges. You use one every time you use this feature. It has a maximum of 6. It has 6 right now, and it will regain 1d6 every morning at dawn.
Nice.
So 6 times, up to 6 times per day.
Nice. And Sam, you just have the spooky sword? Not the spooky sword, the shattered, the shattered long sword, 8/short sword?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, what do I get for attuning to that?
That one does not currently require attunement. It is it is still a +1 weapon, so it's a +1 short sword. If it were fixed, it would be a +1 long sword and potentially have other effects.
I have the faintest memory. Was there some kind of an arrow? I feel like I heard the words.
There is a broken mithril arrow that needs to be repaired to be functional.
Cool.
I just want it. I just want to see it.
I know. Mithril arrows, baby.
I was gonna say Rangers. It's kind of a bread and butter subject there.
All right. That is the swag, as Rob understands it, that needed to be divvied.
Great. Shall we?
Thank you, everyone.
All right. So, breaking camp, gathering yourselves and mentally preparing for what is to come, you guys make your way towards the entrance of Wave Echo Cave. You find it, and it is not surprising to you, as Radot said. If you did not know that there was a cave entrance here that you would be looking for, you would entirely have missed it. First of all, the entrance is pretty small. It is little more than a fissure in the rock at its entrance that widens as you go forward. And not only that, but it is covered over by vines and ivy, that have obscured its entrance. As you make your way in, it does not escape the notice of both Zentris and Emannuel, both perceptive trackers thus far in the adventure, that this pretty obscure entrance has seen some traffic lately.
Interesting.
Hey, everyone. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, no, no, go ahead.
I was just going to say that once you get inside the fissure and start making your way through a natural tunnel, that it is quite dark, which is a problem for several of you.
So that's what I was going to say. I was like, as we make our way into it, I was going to touch the sun on my chest and use cantrip light.
Thank you. I was just about to ask to, get the...
I really appreciate it, because I cannot see a thing.
Something
Flip the switch, if you will.
Glowing.
That should make a difference for everyone.
Yay! I can see!
I know I could see, and then I felt bad for a minute because I forgot that you guys couldn't see, and then I was just like, ah.
I was going to be annoying about asking if someone could do something about that, so... Do not worry.
No one wants to hold on to a torch, I don't believe, so...
So tacky.
Exactly.
Doesn't work.
In a magical world, carrying a torch? Good God.
Whack! Are we proceeding forward? I believe so.
Yes. Can I move forward, Rob?
Yeah, so, you guys just take it. I think all of you have basically 30-foot movement speeds. Zentris, I think you're a little faster. Just don't move more than your speed at a time, and I will do my best to make you aware of new things you see.
Great. Someone that has light! Thank you! Ah!
So, before
There's a bitch!
Body.
All right.
Can I roll
Ah!
perception to see if I can hear anything once I enter this like echo chamber?
Is there? There's a dead thing on the floor, I think.
I will tell you what you perceive without a check first, Zentris, and then we will see what you are interested in rolling as we go forward. You guys have followed this tunnel for 100 yards or so before it eventually opens up into a larger cavern. You see stalactites and stalagmites reaching up to a ceiling barely illuminated by Zentris's light above your heads. On the floor in front of you, face down, is the body of a dwarf. Notice that they are wearing tradesmen's clothes.
Oh no.
That they are lying in a pool of blood that seems to have the dwarf either was dragged or dragged itself away from a cliff face that is behind the dwarf by some 20-25 feet.
No. No.
I run up and turn over the dwarf.
All
Same.
See his face.
Nia the whole time is just like, no.
Oh, this would be so sad.
Manuel takes a deep breath, bracing for the news.
You all run up, and Tyria, you turn over the body of this dwarf, and your heart skips a beat for a moment as initially you see Gundren's face. But there are differences, but a strong resemblance. While this isn't your friend Gundren, you know he had brothers in and around Phandelver. Ones that you have not met, you can only assume this must be one. Nia, on the other hand, given your personal history with Gundren and his family, you recognize the oldest brother, Tharden.
Shit. Okay, they've got to be somewhere nearby. Fuck. She slumps to the ground. This is not good. This is...
As you are taking in this revelation, as it were, couple of things. Emannuel, not knowing who this individual is, you take in a little bit more of the scene, and you notice, one, that there is flesh missing from the corpse. There are bites taken out of it. Also, the corpse is barefoot. The feet are not touched or harmed in any way, and they're quite clean, as though there were definitely boots here after the dying that are not here now.
I relay that to the group that, so basically this is, whatever it was that killed him took his boots, took a few bites out of him too.
And Zentris.
I would not suggest moving him, considering if we move him, they'll know that we're here. So, proceed quietly, with caution. And... I'm sorry, Nia.
If his brother's here, there's got to be more of them here, and if we hurry, we might be able to get the rest of them.
We'll certainly try.
Let's save who we can.
Zentris, you can go ahead and make that perception check you were asking about a moment ago.
Can I also make a perception check, but specifically about the drag marks? Because you said it seemed that the dwarf dragged himself up here, so where he came from specifically.
So if you were just wanting to know where he came from, no need to roll. If you are wanting to know much more than that, I would say investigation or might be more appropriate. Survival, maybe, if you're actually trying to track. And there is more to be learned about the wounds if anyone wants to try a medicine check. And
I'll take investigation.
you go for that. And Zentris, tell me the result of your roll, please.
18.
18. So, as Tyria finishes saying, we should proceed quietly, or it was something to that effect, I believe.
Yeah.
There is an incredible crash that shakes the walls of the cave. It sounds like crashing surf at the beach with heavy waves, almost amplified by the cavern walls surrounding you. You guys are up in the mountains. You are so far away from the coastline. But that sound is nigh unmistakable and immensely deafening in here. And as your ears are yet ringing from that sudden eruption of sound, you don't hear anything else close by, but you do see where several ropes have been staked into the edge of that cliff beyond the corpse.
Well,
Approach. Sorry.
no, go for it.
I say, I'll just approach and then leave it at that. And state to everyone, everyone, there's ropes going down the cave here.
Well, we've found the wave echo part of it.
I thought it was just a fun title. I didn't think it would be literal.
Yep. Nobody said it was going to be this loud.
I'm sorry, love. I think it might be a good idea to go down through those ropes, considering it seems like it'll take us straight to the heart of whatever's up here.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
It's from my understanding, the blood trail is leading towards those ropes. Yes.
It came from that direction to one of the ropes. How did that investigation go, Nia?
Very well. 23 in total.
23.
Yeah.
So you gather from that check, first of all,
I'm Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah. Damn.
the investigation tells you that the bites, first of all, that Emannuel pointed out on the corpse, are from... you are a bad point of comparison for this, but from something of at least a humanoid physiology.
Okay.
Not from things with fangs or large canines or anything. These things were bit and ripped, not any clean bites or incisions. You also notice that he seems to have gotten this far on his own power. He was not dragged. It's as though he was trying to flee something, and this is as far as he made it.
Okay, hey, people, as the only person here who is actually able to fly up this thing, let's not go down there just yet. It seems that whatever did this to him was coming down from down there, and he tried to get away from it, and that thing, okay, by the wounds, can I tell if it's like a one single creature, if it's multiple creatures, or is it hard to tell?
If they're not... How much did you roll again?
23.
23. So it is more than one. How many, you're not sure. But there's a missing tooth in one bite that you're able to make out that is not present in another wound. So it definitely more than one.
So I think we have a case of, for lack of a better word, zombies on our ass. So let's find another way into this, a way where we will know we'll be able to backtrack fast, because I know I'll be able to fly up here. I don't want to risk you guys.
I would believe, yes. This seems to be marks of the flesh-eating undead that we were warned about.
They were just keeping them in coffins, so as a trap.
Oh,
So-
goody.
All I'm saying is, let's try to find a different way, and if there's no other way, we'll go down here. Maybe there's one of those secret doors that we happened to find before.
That's
All right. I would suggest sticking together if anybody set something off, it's going to be incredibly poorly if they're not with everybody else.
Agreed.
Traps have been a bit popular as of late, don't you think?
Can I see down into the cavern, Rob, or is the lighting just illuminating the whole thing?
Can you not see down into the cavern?
I can see down into it, so I just didn't know if there was actually anything I can see at the bottom of it.
Yes, so once you bring your light to the edge of the cavern and illuminate down below you, you can see, first of all, that there are 3 ropes at the cliff's edge. One of them is bespotted by bloodied handprints, the other 2 are not, and that there is a trail of blood leading to the bloodied rope from the left-hand side of the base of the tunnel. And it does seem as though there is... What is that?
I was drawing a little blood trail.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is. What is that?
Basically
It's
that. And it does appear that there is a tunnel to the left and to the right at the base of this pit. You can't see down into them from this angle, but they are large enough to be traveled through, as evidenced by the blood trail.
Hey guys, I think I found the creatures. There's a cave down there, and it looks like there's a trail of blood that leads right up to it.
That tunnel, you mean?
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, don't apologize,
Right.
I also don't know. Well, that is good to know. I think if we go down there, it might be best to go the opposite way. If we have
Agreed.
to go down. But
Maybe.
let's make sure there's no other ways to go first, and we can check in with Nia, and then we'll head down.
Oh, I
Would
was
you like
just...
to ask the DM a question?
Yeah, ask away. What's up?
So, knowing the little bit of tracking skills that my character has, I can identify what must have been the footprints of this brother here. Is there anything matching or similar nearby, going in another direction at all? Is there any trail to pick up that looks dwarf-like somehow?
That is a fair question. As I said, you detect that there has been some traffic in this area. I'm only going to allow you to roll at the top, because that's where you currently are. If you wanted to check again down at the bottom of the pit, you could go down there and check. But it is very possible that someone as talented as you could make some sense out of the tracks. So if you would roll survival or investigation, I imagine survival is better for you.
I'll add it to something good there.
Remember, we are fully loaded on inspiration, guidance, and accomplices for this section.
We're probably gonna need them.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Sorry, probably?
Probably.
We're gonna speak through the whole
Nope.
thing. Not...
Don't like it. I've got an 18.
18? Yes. Long story short, there are 2 sets of dwarven-ish footprints, similar but different here.
Close enough.
They both go down, and one set goes left, and one set goes right. I will say, with a... How much did you say? 18?
Cool.
With an 18, you can tell that there is a finer shoe on one set than the other, and the finer shoe seems to be going to the left.
Lay that to everyone about the tracks.
Where the blood went?
Where the blood
The
went.
Oh, okay. Worth noting.
Okay. Are we clearing out the top? Or...
Yeah, let's evaluate our situation before we jump on it.
Great.
As you guys are having this conversation, it's been a couple of minutes since the incredible boom, and it happens again exactly the same as it did before, another deafening roar.
Can I note how much time has passed between the 2 booms?
You think roughly 2 minutes.
Noting
You
that.
think with further examples, you could, if there is a pattern, it would be easier to establish.
Or third one.
And since you are paying attention to it, you will notice it is almost 2 minutes on the dot. It is pretty consistent and predictable as you continue to adventure.
Is it coming in from all directions or like a specific spot?
It's echoing
it
up
is-
from the cave, right?
So it is
The cavern?
definitely from the direction you are going. But whether it, from where you are right now, it is equally to the right and left.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I relayed that I counted the time there. And said that was about 2 minutes.
Interesting.
Just in case anyone else is counting.
Or needs to do something very loud without drawing attention.
Good idea, good idea.
Oh, shit. Speaking of doing things without getting anybody's attention, I almost forgot. I have somebody you guys should meet, to be fair. And Nia takes out a small pearl that we discussed about earlier, and looks down at the duck that is hanging around her neck, takes it off, puts it back together, and places the pearl inside of its, like, tiny chest. You hear a quiet quack, and then it drops to the ground and starts walking around.
Oh.
I haven't come up with the name yet, but now, she takes out, like, a torch. Now, Zentris, love your light and everything. I think, like, if we cover more ground, that way it's just gonna be faster to have a little bit more of a light source on the further end. So we're not gonna be, just sitting ducks, if you will. Get it? So yeah.
So I'll go down, touch it, and make it start glowing.
Oh my god, I love that.
I have a suggestion for a name.
Ooh!
Nafi.
No.
Like a little naughty, but a little Nafi.
Aussie. I like that. And for the DM, that's the homunculus servant. Since I've acquired a pearl a couple of sessions back, I've decided to put the duck as, like, the homunculus servant. The servant gets its own turn right after mine fuck, what is it called?
Is this the Find Familiar
Thank
spell?
you, initiative. I completely blanked on the word initiative. What's that?
Is this Find Familiar?
No. It's a homunculus servant. It's an infusion for an artificer.
Okay.
And so I can ask the little guy to do some things, some, like, actions, not attacking, but if we need to get somewhere or something like this, like, it's basically like my little robot helper now.
Nice.
Okay. Cool.
That's so funny.
Can I make like emanate enough light for us to be able to see in the cavern?
I
can't
could not
use
hear that, man.
Oh, can I light up the duck so it can light up the cavern?
So interesting. It is a construct, but it is a creature that is a construct, and you can cast light on objects, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, to get very technical here, you can cast light on the pearl that is inside of it. That is the object. I'm getting very technical, and it's obviously up to the DM. I'm not going to be arguing. I just throwing out an idea.
Things, because it could just hold a torch. Like, if it can hold things, I mean.
That's true.
It can.
Shit, I have Druidcraft. I can just, like, make it glow
Even
with
easier.
Druidcraft.
I'll just take my sun necklace off. I'll put it on the duck, and then I can put the.
Do you have other stuff you can put the light on?
No, not on me, unless I can put rations on him. I mean, I have my knuckle bones, and I'll just jingle the knuckle bones. I still have these.
We've also got torches. This
No,
shouldn't
okay.
be a cause for problem.
Torches are too simple.
Alright, so that we
Feasible
don't have
for-
to do this a lot.
Yeah.
The construct is out there with y'all.
Mhm.
Now on the map. Katya, you should be able to move it around.
Ooh.
I would like you, Sam, to decide where you are going to have your light and
Okay.
keep it there. Because even though it's not that hard to change things on Roll20, it is not fun to change it.
Okay.
Got it.
Where's it at right now? Wherever it's at right now, we'll leave it.
I mean, in roleplay, it's on the homunculus. In Roll20, it's on you.
On roll 20, let's just leave it on me, so that way it's less work on you.
Okay.
We'll just pretend to make sense.
You are way faster than the little homunculus, by the way.
I had a feeling, and that's why I was like, maybe I can just kind of get the ahead.
So we are clearing the top layer, well, wherever we're at. I don't know top layer, but we're clearing the level that we're on to find if there are any other exits or monsters up here. Really, we're gonna clear it and then see if there's no way down. We'll go down through the cavern.
Okay. In the interest of time, you wait for Zentris to walk into all the corners with his light, and there are no other exits, and you are alone in this space.
Delightful.
Okay.
Cool.
So we are alone, and there's nothing here. So there's only one way down.
Okay.
So
So the question is, do we follow the slightly fancier sandaled and blood trail down, or do we follow the other way, which we have no indication as to what's going on?
Can I pick up a decent-sized rock and, like, try to throw it inside of the cavern where the blood's going?
Yes. You do that.
Okay.
Why would you warn them that we're coming?
I just wanted to see if there was any reaction.
Is there?
So,
Okay.
something more clever than a creature.
Or just nobody's there.
Or it's
Yeah.
just deep?
So then,
I think we should go the way to the right, away from the flesh-eating undead.
Agreed.
That's my personal suggestion, because I don't like flesh-eating undead. I like my flesh. Personally.
I would agree with that because I would be more of like a snack, if you will. So
Yes.
let's-
We are flesh.
right it is.
Great.
Are your tokens capable? I think Emmanuel's health just changed.
I just added my 2 temporary points.
Oh, I've got them in your red bubble, my friend.
It's
Oh.
You have
It's six. That's plus
because
4.
she forgot how to do her
Oh,
math.
sorry.
You're good.
oh, I didn't know.
I got it. But it is correct for you, and that is true for all of you. If you have a number in your red bubble, that's your temps.
Great.
Ooh.
Then we're gonna just shimmy down those ropes and head to the right.
You're welcome to head down. There's a new thing that is a one-way wall in Roll20. I don't know if you can move through it, but you can see through it. Can y'all move down into the pit?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Let me...
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Thank
move
you.
that there. Maybe now you can.
Boop.
Ah, no! Stop!
Yes.
Not my little trail of blood.
Geronimo!
And now,
Okay.
if I do this, you shouldn't be able to see up on
Oh.
top of the ledge anymore, because you are too
No,
far
we
down.
cannot.
So,
Alright.
I will just jump down. I won't need the rope. Because of skills now.
He
you
also just
oh,
flies
oh,
down.
And just graceful as can be.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The duck on her shoulder.
Will the person wielding the light please go first? I'll follow right behind you.
The real Slim Shady.
Please stand up.
So I will go to the right, and is this a cave I see?
This is the tunnel, yes.
Okay. Sorry.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
So as
Thank
you make your
Rose.
way through here, you leave behind the collapsed pit bottom filled with scree and rubble, and you are making your way into worked halls of dwarven stone.
Interesting.
We are at a crossroads.
So immediately to the left or right? Anybody know? Care? Can we see where the sandals went?
But I'll say, do I see some tracks?
So, you can make a roll again. I will say there has been significantly more traffic here than there was in the previous room, so it's a little harder.
I would expect.
Hey guys, hear me out.
Also, that's stone, not dirt.
Got it. Oh, my bad.
How about we send Nathi to one of the roads like a little further? I think like on the right there's like a little bit more of a path. We can just like see what's there while we stay here and just watch.
Can you telepathically communicate with it or something?
Oh no, I can talk to it. Right, buddy? Quack.
Then I would go to the left. Send Nathi to the left and we'll wait here.
Okay.
Do you guys want me to run ahead and take a look at right and see if I can see or hear anything quietly?
If you are stealthy, go for it. But be
All right.
stealthy.
So stealthy as a beacon of light in the darkness.
Oh shit, no, give us...
Um,
no. Is your homunculus servant light? Does it have dark vision? Is what I meant to say.
Well,
Let me check.
Yes.
Yes.
Great.
Finally.
Take away your light. Or just, like, cover it or something.
okay, I will put the light inside my shirt to see if that dulls it.
The whole reason of sending you is so you
Don't
can
get
go
it.
in the dark.
Then you're gonna leave them in the dark while you go.
Okay.
The ducky can stay with us.
I didn't think you want me to leave my necklace with you, but
Well, then just stop casting light on your necklace.
okay, you're right. I will do something smarter, because you are our beef anyways, and I will cast light on your shield, Tyria.
And I'm gonna... that looks very nice, thank you. I'll set up shop.
Are we
By
gonna
that
leave
point,
the bright light there?
Yeah, the light's on her shield now, and that
Okay.
will help me.
By that point, the homunculus servant like quacks up back from down the trail and goes, quack, quack, quack. And Nia turns around. So it seems like there's 3 pathways after that. One to the left, one to the right, and one forward.
Right, a chasm.
That's a lot of pathways.
We'll go take
Can we
Uh,
check the right now?
I would have Zentris scout very carefully. And if something attacks you,
Where'd you
yell.
go?
Checking on your homunculus servant, I don't think it has any ability to communicate to you.
Oh, it doesn't? But I can communicate to it, right?
It understands any language you speak.
There it is. Okay, but it cannot communicate back to me. Okay, got it. I'll just adjust it then.
Tracker idea. Can I feel a source of wind in the air? There should, like, if I feel moving wind, that should lead to an exit somewhere.
Nice.
That is a good question. Nobody move, and Emmanuel, you can make your perception check.
Come on, be a good one.
I'm not moving.
Sam, will it good, Sam.
Do a goodwill.
That's Sam. Come on, that's Sam.
15. I'm doing perception as my plan. Should I be rolling for something else?
No, perception's good.
And that puts me at 18.
Nice.
So where you are, there is. It is almost like a bellows. When the enormous wave sound comes through, air blasts past you from both the directions ahead of you.
Stands to reason the two connect at some point, so it shouldn't matter which one we take if that's the case.
Zentris,
Yes.
you're up here looking around. Make a perception check for me.
So stealthy.
Wrong dice. Hang on.
Stealthy
Ooh.
vibes.
Okay, 21.
21.
Damn.
As you
Nice.
are walking through here and your eyes begin to adjust without the light that you are leaving behind, you detect some movement up above in the stalactites above you. I always have to think of stalagmites and tights. Still mixes me up in my 30s. You look up and you see these bats on the ceiling. They are especially hairy, flesh-colored bats. But they have really long faces. Actually, disproportionately long faces. Disproportionately long and pointy, needle-like faces.
Oh.
Those aren't bats. And whatever they are, they seem very keen that you have walked in amongst them. You are not surprised by their presence, but you see...
Nani?
Ah!
A bunch of these little guys.
Turn
Nope,
around.
Nope.
Turn around and walk
like it
away.
at all. Question: is this an animal that, if it spoke, could I understand it?
This is a... Let's see.
'Cause I don't know.
I'm just looking over my spells that I can use over like a big
I don't like it.
range.
Let's say yes. It's a dialect you're probably not much exposed to, but yes. You can get the gist. So Zentris and all of you begin to hear this chittering, chirping from above, which is...
You guys hear that?
Which are 10 different little voices, Emmanuel, saying, "Food! Food, blood! Blood! Food, blood! Get it! Food, blood! Get it!"
Only and quietly as I can, I say, Zentris, call me like, Zentris, I need you to turn around right now. Come back this way. Quickly.
Okay. Well, what are we doing? Are we rolling initiative? Or
You're walking out of there, is what's
Mm.
happening.
want to make sure
You
Rob...
need to come back.
I
Tyria's giving you the mom
I
look.
think we are rolling initiative.
Oh,
Oh fuck.
We're
These
going
things-
the opposite way. We're no longer going into this cave after this.
this is what
It
ate
rolled
him.
so bad.
This is what ate him.
Oh, I rolled crap. Who
Are
thinks
we
they rolled?
rolling for...
We are rolling
I think I rolled
initiative,
worse
yeah.
than you.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and burn my inspiration. That's what it's there for. I don't want to stick with a 2. There you go, somewhat better. Alright, who thinks they got the highest?
I'm choosing a 2 on purpose. That's my initiative.
Okay. Let's see. I've got...
Tyria, you want to go smash some things? Let's do
I
it.
want to smash some things, but I rolled so poorly.
I also rolled horrible.
I
What'd
rolled
you get,
3.
Zentris?
Aha, then you get to go first.
Well, hang on. If we're rolling a disadvantage, let's do this. Hang on.
I didn't say disadvantage.
Wait, why are you rolling a
Why are you at
disadvantage?
disadvantage?
I'm choosing to roll disadvantage so that I get a lower roll than Rose, so she can go first.
Well, okay. Now I'll go with my first roll because I feel like I'm gonna die. So I'll go with 17.
Yeah.
You got a
Yes.
what?
17.
17,
Thank
alright.
God, I think it said
Nice.
7.
Because my disadvantage roll was a 3, and then
Why did you roll a disadvantage?
for fun.
For fun.
Because I did it first, but...
No,
Yeah,
just get out of there. You got it.
I don't have Nia. Nia, what'd you get?
I rolled a total of 6.
6! That's
Low
3
rollers
times
right
Emmanuel's
here.
roll and double Tyria's. So don't be
Emmanuel
ashamed of that.
2?
hmm
Brutal.
Which
Only
actually,
roll
you add your dexterity modifier to that, don't you, Emmanuel?
Yeah, you do.
No,
Should.
I'm intentionally choosing a low initiative roll.
You can't roll a 2 with your
Yeah.
initiative.
No, dude, yeah, you gotta just roll.
You don't have to
Okay.
do anything with your turn, but
Doesn't make sense.
Like, initiative is there to establish
I
the
know.
order, and then you can choose what you do with your turn.
I know, but this is not the most immersive of 5e's rules.
I got you. Well, that was also a 1 there, so what was my modifier to what now again?
Your dexterity.
X is +2, so that's a 3.
Alright, you know what? You and Tyria both have 3s. We'll defer to her and do ladies first.
Okay.
Aw.
So it worked out. Alright.
Or I will protect you, Emmanuel, with my
Somebody
big
like
sword and big muscles.
Fuck yeah.
Emmanuel, let's also
Girl boss it.
say you know a little bit about these things. These things are tiny. They're the size of a slightly oversized bat. They are not especially strong or healthy, but they tend to attack things in swarms, and they are basically the bastard hybrid of bats and mosquitoes. They
hate them.
insert that proboscis and suck like a straw, and
Ooh.
they will cling to you and suck you dry like a tick if they are given the opportunity.
Oh god, okay, wait. Question for the DM.
Yep.
I just realized. Are they like the same size as
They're
Nia?
pretty much the same size as you, yes.
Damn.
She's just like, guys?
Baby's about to get carried off by fucking hybrid, undead, flesh-eating, pointy-nosed needle fucking bats.
So, Zentris, it's your turn.
Have fun!
These things are on the ceiling, by the way. They're not going to be up attacking you on the floor until they descend.
Yeah, come join us. Come on. Bottleneck them. Join us.
Make it to here.
Okay.
And then, I will hold my action to, if any of them get close by, I will Radiant Sunbolt.
Nice.
Okay.
Or if any of them start moving towards us, then I will.
Okay. So you can hold a single attack
That's
with
fine.
a readied action. Okay. And the range on the sudden bolt is what, 30 feet?
Yes, 30 feet.
Okay. It is their turn after yours. So they are all coming towards you, so pick your favorite.
I will choose the closest one, I suppose. So the one right directly in front of me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack, please.
Fuck it up. Fuck up the weird little bat.
Oh! Wait, it's plus 3. 20.
20 hits this tiny thing.
Not a crit, but just
That's
34.
so... Sam, damn.
I don't like it. And then, so, that is... Uh, 6 points of radiant damage.
All right. This thing falls to the earth, still in a trajectory towards you as a piece of cooked bat.
Alright, okay. Good, yeah, it's good. I like it.
You
Hey,
gave me an
someone
idea.
Pick these up and use them as like bait next time we need to throw something off our trail. Like just
Or here's more Russians.
Yeah.
throw them to the flesh-eating not bats. They like flesh.
How many more are gonna hit me in the face, Rob? Oh my god.
All of them that can reach you, so...
Oh.
That's so
That one.
many.
This one... Oh, look, it can barely make it.
Is he making an attack
How does that
Yeah,
have
I'm-
40
on someone other than me? my God.
Yes, give me a moment. These
Okay.
things are all coming to pay a visit to Zentris. And some of them... You know what? This one's going to have to dash anyway. So it is going to fly up and bother. This one is going to dash and fly over everyone's heads.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This one is going to dash and fly over here. So ones that aren't touching Zentris aren't attacking this turn.
Well, thank you for being kind.
Yep. That would provoke from Tyria in general as one flies past you towards Emannuel.
Mm-hmm. It would also provoke if it attacked Zentris either, because Sentinel. So I'm gonna stab it.
Okay, do you want the one flying overhead or one of the ones attacking Zentris?
One of the ones attacking Zentris, because he's swarmed.
He is that, yep.
Okay, stabby longsword in for a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Yeah, get stabbed. Fuck. Oh, I rolled minimum damage. 7 damage.
7 damage. These things have 2.
Oh, it's dead.
It is
Glad
very
to know
dead.
that I still kill it on minimum damage.
Hey, look, that leaves a spot for this one to come up and attack from, though.
No.
But
Okay.
that's a attack that nobody else is taking this turn. So, let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does it have to make the attack to provoke your sentinel?
Yes.
Okay, so
It
there's...
doesn't have to hit. It just has to make an attack on someone other than me.
Okay, so it does need to roll its attack against Zentris before it dies.
Yes.
Okay.
I could have. Yeah.
Is 6 then. So the first ones, that is going to be a 17, 18, and 19 to hit for 3 of them.
Well, guess what? They all hit.
Okay, let's try for the other 3.
Question: If I
Yes.
that by all of them, do I turn into a glowing vampire?
Yeah, glowing, laughing vampire.
I'm glowing because of my energy. Like
your light is going to be tearing through their fleshy little wings and casting big shadows on the wall of these tiny creatures. All right, so 2 of the other ones are going to hit. The 6th one is going to miss. One of them is going to die right after it hits you. So
Revenge!
the rest is not going to happen. But that's going to be 5,
Oh, there goes your temp HP.
8,
oh, yep, there it goes.
Yep.
10.
Bye. Thank you.
All right.
Ow.
So you are going to take a total of... Did I do that right?
That's. Oh no.
I don't like that.
Recount your damage, but count them less.
25 points of piercing damage
What
from the
the
5. It was
hell?
about 5 per hit.
5 per hit?
So that hurt like hail. So 8.
Oh, wait, now I can't do what I was planning to do. I mean, I still can.
Don't hit us, darling. We're going into a dungeon with not a lot of.
It's not gonna be a lot to you.
Don't you dare.
So you all watch these things swarm all over Zentris. He's punching out at one. There goes a radiant sunbolt, and they fly into him face first, nose first, piercing into different parts of his body, and then the wings and little claws come in and just snag on. And they are riding him. Tyria, you lash out with your longsword and take one off just below the neck, and its head falls off of the wound in him. But these things are attached to Zentris, and you can see them going...
Ah,
That's a big old nope.
hate that. Big, no.
Zentris, the 5-4 that are still attached to you don't have to try and hit you next turn. They will just hurt you.
Well, you've made my decision on what I'm doing next turn, but okay, Rob.
Sturges, I never use them. They're fun.
They
It
hurt.
is Nia's turn.
Love that. Before I do, guys, I am sorry.
What are you doing?
Centering it around. Let me ping him.
Oh my god.
Centering around it.
Going down.
This guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
The little bat in front of me. I'm casting Thunder Wave, and it just so happened that it's gonna cover everything around us.
So it's a
cube.
15-foot cube. So that is
this
yay
wing is gonna
big.
cover everyone.
Who will you put this box around?
Just put it on me.
Yeah, just send it right on Zentris.
I'm gonna get hit anyway, so I just won't
I'll do that. I'll do that. Zentris, I'm sorry, I got you. And she takes out like a,
Oh my god.
a sphere and just throws it right at his feet. And that would be a con save from everyone in that cube.
Okay. So I have. You need to roll for your homunculus as well.
I will roll for the.
Or you know
for
what?
the little guy.
You're not hitting any extra bad guys with that. You just put it there and miss the homunculus.
Oh, perfect.
That worked.
11.
By the way, the homunculus has 9 hit points. That's for later.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought. Did I not fix that?
That's for later. Don't worry. Also, the little guy's got no blood, so I don't think the bats are interested in him.
That is. You take half damage on a thunder wave anyway, right?
Yep.
And it's
And they all need to
2d8?
beat a 15.
And it's 2d8 for the damage, right?
Yep.
So even if you rolled minimum damage, all of those are dead. They have 2 hit points. So.
Perfect. But we get a con save from Zentris, though.
I did roll a 17.
You saved. So, let me roll.
Right.
Let me just roll damage for you. I am sorry.
It's fine. I might go down.
How much did you take?
So 13 divided by 2 on the lower end, right?
It's up to the
It was
GM.
13 damage.
Yeah, 13, but half because he beat the con save.
Oh, you did beat the con save. Yeah, then it is 6. Low side of half.
Okay.
Are you down?
He's up.
Okay, good. Sorry, you are you good?
No, but I'm here.
Are you good? No. Okay.
I would not expect him to be good.
Will help. I still have my bonus action, so Nia raises her cannon and shoots some temporary hit points at the poor man.
Okay.
Oh, that's cocked. Wait. 5 temporary hit points. I rolled minimum on that. I rolled nearly maximum on the damage. I thought there would have been minimal damage for all the temporary hit points. It's fine.
Oh, what did I tell you?
How much is it?
So
So 5 temporary hit points.
Okay, and what are you saying, Sam?
I said, what did I tell you my normal luck is, and how D&D is an absolute like anomaly for me. Now I'm going back into what we
Look,
Hey, it's turning it around.
doing something.
All right. Well, you're up. So that is Nia's turn, and the cannon. Are you moving anywhere?
Is it gonna provoke an attack of opportunity?
It would provoke 1.
No, I'll just stay right there.
Okay. It is your homunculus's turn then.
He's, I mean, I doubt they're gonna want to attack him, so he's just gonna be running up here, right next to Zentris. That's it.
Since your little clockwork thing has no blood, they genuinely aren't interested.
That's what I thought.
I was
Fair
terrified for a moment because I thought your homunculus was a bat and Rob was just moving more bats towards me.
He's just like, no!
It is the same size. All right. That brings us to Tyria.
I'm gonna go smack.
Okay. These things are low enough with, even though they are flying with the intent of snagging somebody at, head height, so they are easily within reach of your weapon.
Got it. I'm going to attack the one that is directly in front of me. With my sword.
Excellent.
My big long sword. That's going to be a... Ooh, I rolled terrible. A 10 to hit?
That would not hit. Do you want to go ahead and use your inspiration, or save it for later?
Ooh,
They can't buy you more unless you spend it.
I know, I'm going to use my inspiration.
There it is.
I don't like these and I don't want them here. So I'm going to actually smack it for a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Get bonked.
Because
That's
it's
8.
fun to roll damage. Go ahead. Because I know
It's
they're
8
not going to live.
slashing damage.
Yeah, that kills him and 3 of his ancestors.
You got smashed so hard that just your ancestral path gets cut off.
Some ghost's grandpa sturge with a big long beard under its proboscis. Like, whoa.
Oh, I haven't felt anything like that in years.
That's a good old hit. And you
Yeah.
have claimed your second sturge. Anything else?
I don't have a second weapon on me because I got my shield, so I can't I can't not double weapon fight. So I'll just wait and hope that the one next to me I hope it attacks me.
Okay.
I
You
will
look
smack
like
it.
you have more blood in you than the fairy girl.
I do
Have
have a significant amount more blood in me.
and it is probably pure from all the lack of alcohol.
It's like a
That
juice
brings us
alcohol.
to Emannuel.
I'm good. Is there one still behind me? I thought that one did an attack of opportunity and triggered earlier.
Tyria chose to help Zentris rather than you in the current situation where he had a whole bunch of guys on him.
I'm gonna take the
Sorry.
opportunity to turn around.
Which saved my life because I only had 5 health left. And so
Oh.
if I had one more 5, I would have been down.
Oh
Not
my
that it really
god.
was important, but that was a nat 20.
Ooh! It don't matter if it's got 2 hit points or 200. We celebrate those.
Oh yeah.
It's
Natural
like-
20 time!
Roll the damage for the fun of it. How much did you do? Set a new record.
47 damage.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
See this sumbitch here. There's 4.
4?
Nice. Brutal.
Let's see. And that is just roll another d8.
You roll twice the amount of dice when you crit.
Sure. That's +3.
All right, 7.
Nice. He gets
Seven's
stabbed.
good.
What are you attacking with?
My longbow. I'm shooting him point blank. This is the easiest kill that's ever been
Oh gosh. Well,
Oh.
it
in
is.
history.
It is no more. It
is
now
gone
knows
now.
the pain that it inflicts on others by piercing them with something long and pointy.
The long and pointy shall return.
Revenge.
Well done. Do you want to move or do anything else?
I'm trying to see if I have bonuses here. I don't think I have.
You don't have
Oh,
two-weapon
I do.
fighting. Some spells, maybe, but
Oh, you know what? Searing. Well, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna let somebody else kill thing. I got 1 attack. We're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Do
These
that.
are so easy to kill. I would not waste literally a single resource on this.
Exactly.
I did use a spell slot, so
yeah, and that really changed the face of this little encounter.
Yeah.
Especially for Zentris.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Very much so.
Speaking of which, Zentris, it is your hurt ass's turn. There is
Well, mine
one
is
Sturge left.
1 Sturge left. Okay.
Fuck him up, babe. You got it. Take him out.
Do it.
Going to wobble my way over to the crowd.
Oh.
Find the last bat wherever it's at.
It's
It's
just
right here.
north of Nia.
Yep, slowly turns around. Ah!
You are surrounded.
Out of bloodied anger, I'm just gonna run up and just melee punch it.
Yeah.
Just
Punch it.
Nice.
go
And
full
then-
Bollywood, fly into the air, and cock that hand back.
Oh, it were full RRR moment, like just.
Ah, so good. Tiger punch.
So first off, I'm going to use my Crusher ability on it too if I hit,
Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
and so. I ain't doing nothing.
Oh
That's
no.
3. So
3 plus stuff does not hit a Sturge. You have your inspiration, or you have up to 3 other attacks.
I'm gonna just swing again because I'm just disoriented, I guess.
Yeah, well, you have lost a lot of blood.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better. So that's 17.
17 hits.
That's great for a man that just took a lot of fucking blood loss.
Yeah. You need a
So,
cookie and a Powerade.
Please. So yeah, then I'm going to hit him for my regular D4 damage, and then so 5 damage, and he's dead, and then he's pushed back 5 feet. I just want his body to go shoot down the hallway.
What? Why are we making messes? We're gonna take little beacons. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, loud noises? That's not good."
So, I will say, first of all, you come in and you just absolutely punch this thing, and it splatters on your fist and then on down the hallway. These things are ticks. They pop when you kill them, and there is just a blood when they die. Zentris, that blood looks familiar, actually.
Imagine that.
I will also say,
Wonder
Nia,
why.
when you cast Thunderwave, there's an audible boom whenever you cast this spell, which matches kind of the aesthetic of this whole place, and a loud, thundering sound. Emmanuel, you notice, if someone as smart as you, and let's face it, that's a narrow list, were to be paying attention, that didn't match the cadence. That was an off-time boom, but it sounded for all the world like the rest of the echoes in the cave.
Are we out of initiative?
We are out of initiative, and I think as we recover from this little moment, we should go ahead and have our break for the evening.
That would be great.
I have been chugging coffee, and I need it. If you guys are watching on YouTube or Twitch, we will be back in just a couple of minutes. Enjoy some art while we are gone, and we will be back to you ASAP. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back. See you in a minute.
Bye.
Hello, and welcome back, everybody. Thank you for your patience. I know that was a bit longer of a break. We were investigating some technical difficulties. If you are watching the stream, wherever you are watching the stream, and it is not to our usual standard, we are now aware and going to try to fix that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We
Also, I noticed.
we try things, and sometimes they don't work. Sorry about that. But hopefully you're still enjoying the adventure. We're still enjoying playing, so we're going to keep right on and doing that. So we are going to resume right where we left off. No one has moved. Nothing has been done. You guys are all catching your breath and staring at a perforated Zentris with the blood spatter of a combat around you. As seconds later, the thunderous crash of the echoing waves rumbles through the cavern.
Oh dear.
Are we?
Well, first things first, and I'll open up my bag and pull out the greater healing potion. I think this is the time.
I feel like we need to hold on to that.
Zentris, drink this.
I can heal myself right now.
That's
and
okay.
let's continue on.
Heal yourself. We'll move on. And can we please take a little mini class on being around scary shit?
I was not expecting demon bats.
Number 1, expect demon bats.
Okay.
Number 2, don't make loud noises if you can avoid it.
I'm sorry.
Number 3.
It's not me.
I'm just using you. Number 3, don't let people know you're here, which is just number 2, but a big exclamation point on it.
Well, just like I put the light on your shield, I'm just following your lead now. So I'm just gonna keep my mouth quiet and keep on moving on.
Nia. Oh,
Hello!
hi.
Hello and welcome.
Nia lands on, like, right next to one of the dead bats that are the size of her and just lifts one of the wings and, like, expands it and puts it back and expands it again. And she's like, yeah, that's just how the wing version 132, 136 was working. That was not great. Very bad momentum. But anyway, she drops it. Shall we?
Remember number 2? Rule number 2, don't let them know you're here?
I think we're way past that point.
We can it's not a lost cause! Tyria says as she starts picking up the bat carcasses and shoving them in miscellaneous people's backpacks.
What are you? Why do we need them? Also, it's not gonna fit into my backpack.
Eating zombies, these are flesh. If they eat this flesh, they won't eat our flesh.
Oh shit!
That's fair.
Nice.
Real
That
quick.
is great.
Your rations are getting really gross in those backpacks.
That's okay.
We can get new ones.
Who was asking me a thing?
Oh, I was just saying I healed for 7.
You healed for 7. Thank you.
Got it.
Wonderful. All right. You guys have
All right,
stuff?
We have stuff. Zentris, are you sure you don't want me to heal you a little bit more? I mean, I can do this. It's very minimal resources on my part.
Yeah, I wouldn't say no to a top off, but like.
Well, I mean, how hurt are you?
I'm feeling about 1/3 of my vigor.
That's not enough, and I will just kind of give you a very nice, gentle, but firm hand on the shoulder, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds with my racial traits, so I can do that once for free each day.
Nice.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You are welcome. So it's going to be... Oh, I rolled so well! 10 health hit points back for you. Okay.
Well, I'm at 23 now.
Nice.
I have you at 25, so let's say you're at 25.
Oh,
With 5 temporary hit points.
thank you. Gracious GM, I am now at a 12:30.
Alright, let us move. I'm guessing away from the bats is my suggestion.
So, while I was down there is further path. It branches off into a T, and so there is just as many paths this way as there is the other way. But it seemed more, correct me if I'm wrong, Rob, but more rugged and not as well refined wall.
Yeah, so there's a path going north of you that is worked stone and still seems relatively together. And while there's some flooring ahead of you that kind of matches that description, clearly stuff has collapsed and caved and been hollowed out over time. And you can see other, like, even as you were there underneath the canopy of sturges, you can see, oh, well, there's a hallway south that looks clean, and then there's a tunnel forward that looks rough, and it's kind of a mix match through here.
Here's the thing. We're looking for people. Nobody would want to walk through there every single day when the sturges were obviously very hungry for blood. I don't think that's the way we want to go if we want to find Gundren.
Quick thing. And Nia points towards Nathi, who is just standing in one place. I've been trying to call him over the whole time because I kind of can gesture to him to do what I ask, but he just keeps standing there. I think he wants us to come up. Maybe he found something. Also, DM, a side question: is that okay to communicate like this?
If it's yeah, as long as it's not feeding you detailed info, I'm good.
Got it. So please, yeah, if I fully understand it's a very. I mean, it's a homunculus servant. It can be a lot of things. So let me know if there's something just like, hey, don't do that. And I'm like, cool, don't do that.
That's all good. I am learning artificers. You were the first person to play one in one of my games, except for
I am sorry.
Existential Nerd did it once, but it was for a one shot, and I didn't have to learn too much. He fought kind of as a wizard with a crossbow.
Yeah. Oh shit, guys! There's a door.
Okay. So
I don't like that left DM.
We're going to sneak. I would heavily suggest sneak up to the door.
Roll for stealth.
Nia
taps
Nathi on the head, just like, good job, buddy.
I rolled so good for a paladin.
With plate mail.
You rolled for what?
I thought you asked us to roll for stealth to get up to the door sneakily.
Well,
I didn't say that, but someone did.
Never mind. Oh, okay. I thought it was you. That was my bad.
I'm actually
that's good. Are you stealthing up to the door?
I would suggest being as quiet as possible to anyone, but I maybe I thought we were gonna stealth up to the door to listen to it. But if we're doing this, I would suggest someone that's actually sneaky go and not the paladin. In loud armor. Huh?
It's a sneaky.
In heavy ass chainmail.
Pump.
I'll go. 10
What do you got?
12. It's not my best roll. Got a 12.
12? Alright. Make your way up to the door. And you tiptoe around your friends and the new robot duck to have a listen at the door. As you come up, your foot catches on a little bit of scree as you are walking up towards it. Your foot slips for a second and you kick some pebbles around. It's not that loud, and it's through a door or whatnot. But you've made stealthier approaches. That said, you put your ear up to the door and give a quick listen, and you do hear something beyond. There's the sound of what sounds like crunching or splintering on the other side of the door.
I'm gonna guess it sounds like something's being eaten that has bones.
I don't like that answer, Rob.
I have no idea.
I'm gonna gently
That's
turn
not
towards them, and I will relay that to them. It sounds like something's being crunched on. That's very big. I don't like it.
Crunched. So, did you say crunched? Nia whispers, and then she raises her crossbow, and I'm readying an action to shoot at anything that is hostile.
Do we want to try and open and go through this
Oh,
door?
I can't hear you.
Do
It's
we
a good-
want to try and go through this door, or do we want to find somewhere different?
Different? I've already been eaten enough today.
That sounds good to me. Let's move forward.
Emmanuel literally makes like a thumbs up, like,
All right. We'll continue.
Nia's really curious to see what's behind that door, but she's gonna hold it off. She's like, nope.
Tyria
Bye-bye.
will turn to the right, directly opposite the door, and start making her way into this cavern here.
Okay.
Tyria,
Yes.
I think it's
What's
gonna
that?
bring us back to the Cave of the Bats.
Oh, it is?
You kinda-
Don't
It's
open the door!
Yeah. I see an open door. Was that intentional?
Open the door!
Open the
Close
door.
it.
I did not mean to click that. Sorry, nope. That's on the ground, dude.
A
A
question.
little espionage? Come on.
If everyone
Actually,
close the
suggestion.
door!
It's gonna be entertaining as fuck if Emmanuel just kind of went, oh, I did not mean to do that. So, it's just question.
I was literally just clicking my token and the door opened. I don't know what happened.
I know, that's why I'm asking. Would you be open to that? Because I think it's gonna be very entertaining for the story.
I'll let the group take a vote. If you guys like that as a direction, as a plot to move, I'll do
I
it.
say
Did
yes.
anyone see what was inside the room?
No.
I
Did-
saw
I
something,
saw that there was a
something
door open.
tokens, and that's it. I didn't
Okay.
see what was in the tokens.
It's not important to me then. I don't want to saddle Levi with the decision because we're trying out new Roll 20 stuff. I am going to move your token slightly further away from the door, so maybe we avoid another misclick.
Fair enough.
And let's
Um,
continue. Let's continue forward then, not into the cavern with the bats.
Okay. Wait, is forward to the door or somewhere else?
No, forward is to the east on my
Yeah.
screen.
This thing? That way?
This way, yeah.
Okay. Then, yes.
I will slowly and surely
Alright.
move forward. I'm moving my token one dot at a time.
Yep.
I'm
You-
guessing this looks like caved in.
Yes. Actually, this area, you have seen some caved-in tunnels back behind you that you kind of pass by. This looks incomplete, as though, as they were building this area, the process was interrupted.
That's interesting. I think this was definitely in progress. I don't know what that means, but just keep an eye on it, I guess. But it seems the only way forward is now to the left. So, as such, we will continue straight. Oh, there's another door.
Ooh.
I'll try this one.
Go sneak.
Do it, monkey boy. Do it.
I wish I
Wait.
had guidance to give you.
But before you do, hold on. And Nia raises the cannon to just shoot a couple more temporary hit points because I feel so sick. I am scared for Zentris at the moment.
Just
so
so you know, temp HP doesn't stack.
oh, it doesn't. Never mind.
It will.
It would replace his temp HP.
Yeah, and you did roll minimum.
So
I did roll minimum. Yeah, you're right. So how about 7 now? So
Hey.
it's a lot better.
Okay.
and people,
so
please let me know when you're out of temporary hit points, so I'll be able to replenish them.
I'm gonna move y'all because I can't access tokens when y'all stack. All right, Zentris. So you are stealthing up, yes?
Yes, I am being stealthy.
Be stealthy for me, please.
Then
Is that DM language for please roll for for stealth?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
I'm going to use my inspiration because I'm
Oh no. I'm
Okay.
staying in the back.
okay.
Got it.
So that's 19.
19. Okay.
First 4.
You tiptoe up to the door in the dark to the best of your ability, and Are you opening the door? Are you giving it a listen? What are you doing?
I'm just going up to the door and listening.
All right, make a perception check.
You got it.
You're good at it. Come on. Natural Sam. Natural Sam.
Ooh, okay. 16?
16. You are listening at the door, and whatever else may or may not be going on beyond the door, you hear shallow breathing right on the other side of the door, as though something were listening at the door much as you were.
Nope.
I'm just gonna like hold my hand up just to try to like make sure everyone just.
Nia raises her hand slowly.
Emmanuel instinctively holds his breath, just.
Tyria like puts her hand. She takes her like long sword and kind of holds it a little bit higher, like.
And then and Nia reaches over and I'm gonna prepare acid splash.
Why couldn't I be a level 20 monk and I wouldn't have to breathe?
Hey, you can also be a warforged. They don't have to breathe.
So, okay.
Open that door.
Why not be a level 20
that door.
Warforged monk?
There it is. Damn, that sounds badass as hell. Open the door. Open the door.
Open the door and surprise
You
them.
can open like SWAT style, like literally like just crush
Yeah, I know,
through
it's
it.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Could I bash the door?
You just want to push it in?
Punch it?
It is it does seem to be a inward opening door.
Okay, good. I do it the other way around way too often, so I was gonna ask that.
Smash it.
You know, try and open
So-
it and
Yeah, quietly
Push them?
turn the knob and then just use my crusher push to like my physical hit to try to push the door open.
Okay. I will give you that one for free. Whatever is on the other side of this, you knock it back and open the door in front of you. You're going to have to be in the space. I'll move you in front of the door in just a second.
Okay.
Nia, you have readied Acid Splash. I need to know two things. One, is that to hit or a saving throw? And two, what's the range on it?
So the range is 60 feet, and it is a dex save of 15. But I can choose to not trigger the action. Is it like, what if it's Gundren?
What if it's Gundren?
Where Zentris is going to be standing is going to give the target of that Acid Splash cover. So it's going to have advantage on its dex save.
Okay.
Because the only way to target it is to go past Zentris, who is in the doorway.
Sounds good.
That said, Zentris, you move up.
Okay.
And open the door. And see a very startled bunch of fucking goblins.
These goblins!
So
Every time!
D?
Little bit of backstory here.
Oh no.
Some goblins came into Wave Echo Cave with a particular objective in mind, didn't know exactly where they were going, started getting attacked by a bunch of sturges, and ran into the first safe place they could find. And then they heard a big boom outside, started getting cautious, and then here comes Zentris.
I'm gonna go ahead and not shoot.
can I close the door?
Just
Close the door.
Yeah, that's fine. The door is closed, but we are gonna roll initiative.
oh fuck.
Oh boy.
I turn back to everyone and be like, just run.
What do you mean? Run, but they didn't seem like they were gonna attack us right away. I mean, fair. We didn't really have great luck with goblins before. I mean, there was D, you know.
I rolled a 16.
Ooh.
12.
I know, it was so good for a Paladin.
Paladin.
Yeah.
12 for Nia. How
Yep.
about the boys?
That's
Remember,
all.
guidance can help you on this.
19, please.
19. Nice.
Plus 2, so 9.
9. Okay.
9.
We have... Emannuel. And we have Zentris. And there's a bunch of goblins. They're all going to share an initiative, which is lower than everybody else. There is one hobgoblin who is going to go in between everybody.
Just closes the door again.
And there are bugbears that are going to go after hobgoblins and before Nia.
There are so many people in this door.
Oh, it is.
Oh my God.
It is a lot of people.
Oh my fucking God.
You'll know why I closed the door.
I couldn't see into the room when you opened the door.
Oh.
So I couldn't see anything. I could just see that there was a door.
Oh yeah,
No,
Tyria
as
is
Nia
well and away
see
too
a
far
little
back.
bit.
She is pretty far. Well, I was
I'll
back
put it
'cause I
this
didn't
way:
wanna-
Zentris cannot see all of them.
Oh, fuck!
Oh my God.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wait.
Should be the same goblins that we fought all the way at that level 1.
Zentris, true to form, you get to go first.
Okay. So
They were not attacking us. Don't attack them.
I'm gonna turn around and be like, Nia, prepare the fireball.
Just.
Oh no! And Nia's like, you don't have to tell me twice.
I would like to add a touch of dialogue here in Goblin.
We're murder hobbling them, people.
Yeah.
What if they're just hiding? No.
I say in range that the goblins can hear, and I say, you ever wondered what roasted goblin smells like? Well, you're gonna find out.
Why are you intimidating them? We don't have to fight them. We do now, though.
Attacking us yet? We don't have to fight.
Zentris, it is still your turn. You haven't
do I
used
get
an
a-
action or anything yet. Since we're in initiative, we will hold off on rolls until your turn, Emannuel.
Okay. Just audio. I was wondering if they'd say something.
Not as yet. Let's give Zentris his time to
Oh,
shine.
thank God.
So, okay. Are we going peace or are we going?
You don't have time to discuss it.
You gotta choose.
So I am just going to do my original plan, and I'm just gonna like hold the door as best as I could, as best as I can.
Oh, door.
Okay.
I'm going
Now it
to
does
be-
open inward, as we discussed.
Yes, I do know, and so I'm gonna turn back and be like, if it's gonna be a lot of them, if they start coming through this door, I'm gonna hold off as long as I can. I don't care if I'm in the way. Hit him and go.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm just gonna hold on to the door. If anything tries to open it, hold on.
Might I recommend, and you may have already been thinking this, if you were just planning to stand and hold a single location and try and take as little damage as possible, perhaps taking the dodge action, which gives you advantage on dexterity saving throws and gives attack rolls against you disadvantage.
Okay.
Uh,
I didn't know if you let me do that as well as like physically holding the door.
Well, you can't. You mean like holding on to it?
Yeah,
Trying
like
to prevent it
physically
opening? Okay.
holding
Yeah, you would.
it off.
You would probably be doing one or the other. Yeah.
So yeah, I want to be physically holding onto the door to make sure no one can try to come through. Try to like converge as many to the main area as possible while they all try to converge if they try to open the door.
So that
If
Nia
it-
can pop in there, throw her fireball. We can close the door and leave.
Yep.
Hold on.
Okay. We will give that a shot.
Oh, God.
And to be clear, in order to communicate to Nia, you turned around and said, "Prepare the fireball," right?
Yeah.
Yeah. In common.
No, I said, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay.
Yep, it's unavoidable
I was
now.
gonna, like, after that, there is no negotiating.
Tyria, it's your turn.
I will turn to Emmanuel and I'll say, Emmanuel, it's dagger time. And then I will run up to also the door, and I'm gonna aid Zentris in holding it shut. Can I specify, since this is kind of like a weird special action, that as soon as Nia approaches and is ready to cast Fireball, that I will let go of holding the door shut so that she can open it?
Sure.
Cool. Then I will assist in holding the door shut with all the strength that I have in my body.
Okay.
In preparation for Nia to come Fireball.
All right. So you will be... Zentris is kind of squared up there, so you are giving him advantage on whatever check he needs to make to hang on to the door.
Yeah. Would it be better... Sorry, just real quick. Would it be better if I used one of my javelins to kind of help bar the door shut, and then we both hold on to, like... And then I can... Would that help at all, or no?
Since it opens in, I can't visualize how that would help. If you can you paint
Like if
me
it
a
opens
picture here?
inward, if there's something to, like, latch it through, we could thread it through, basically. I don't know if that would work. I'm just wondering.
I'm gonna say with
You can say no.
ancient dwarven construction, there is probably not a way to do that.
Cool. Then I'll just help with my arms.
Okay.
Holding the door shut.
I like the idea, but the way I'm picturing this door, I don't
Cool.
see it.
No worries.
I can MacGyver away with my grappling hook, but I feel like it's reaching, so let's move on.
Alright. So that is Tyria's turn. Next up is this guy. Zentris, you are going to feel a tug on the door. I need you to make an... let's just call it a raw strength check. And they will just be using their raw strength as well. You have advantage, because Tyria is helping you.
Oh, thank you. Can I just say real quick, be like, sorry, no one's home, please come back later.
You can.
Oh,
You played.
well,
Superman
I
not
need
here.
that advantage anyways. Wait, what do I...
Well, Sam? Probably not.
Is it good? Is it good?
Natural Sam?
Dirty Sam.
Okay.
Dirty Sam!
I don't like that phrase.
Yes.
So you feel a sharp and desperate tug, Zentris, but the door does not budge from where you have it.
Nice.
And you hear muffled goblin voices on the other side of the door, shouting to one another. That is the single hobgoblin's turn. Now for bugbears.
Oh, no.
I need you to make that strength check again for me, please.
Okay.
Still have
Alright.
advantage. No
Good
way.
Dice this time.
Please do not let them out.
Okay. Can I have a feeling I'll need it? Can I roll for my guidance?
Yes, you may.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Just your strength.
24?
24.
24.
I hope that's enough.
That's really good. If I used my guidance, I could maybe...
Don't you dare.
No!
Nah, I won't.
Hey,
Can I use my guidance on his guidance?
No.
Is it Nia's turn?
We can
No!
use
I have so many turns, girl.
Oh god.
Alright,
Atlas to seal the door with magic, like...
alright. I'm gonna need you to do it again. A third one comes up and tries to give a tug.
Oh god.
No, you can't come in here.
This has worked more than I thought it would already.
Can... I have to wait until it's my turn to do anything, right? I'm just reacting. Okay.
What did you roll?
We're just holding this.
Oh, okay. 17?
17. What is your strength
Can
modifier?
I throw my guidance into this?
18 plus 2?
No.
Okay.
Why not?
It remains. You continue holding the door.
Oh, thank god.
Okay.
Alright, Put it away. You probably burnt your luck.
All right. The way I have this, 2 more guys are going to get to make an attempt.
Oh God.
So many.
They are categorically weaker than the ones that have already tried.
Oh.
But they're still going to try and do it.
Okay.
They're tugging on the ears and loincloths of the ones in front of them. So roll again for me, Sam.
We got this.
There we go.
Oh no!
Different dice, 18.
Different dice, 18. I have a natural 20 minus 1 for a 19.
Oh, brutal.
Can somebody give Sam the guidance? He can take my guidance.
I already asked about it last turn. I can't.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm just wondering. If is there a reason for that?
Hang on, can I buy
It's
my
yours.
own?
Can you what?
Can I buy my own guidance?
No, I don't let y'all buy things for yourselves. That is what the chat gets to do. You get to do everything else in the game. They only get to buy you guidance.
Then I lose the roll.
So, the door slips out of both of your grasp, and 6 creatures go tumbling back away from the door as it falls open.
Oh god.
Hey, here's the thing. We wasted at least 3 of them's turns.
Oh, you wasted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You messed 6 of their turns up, and it's the ones you would want to mess up.
I'm so thrilled about that. That's 6 turns that we don't have to take damage.
And these guys are all they fell back and they're prone, by the way. They really fell back. The rest of the guys are gonna scramble to get out. You see they have ranged weapons that they could be peppering you with. They don't care about that. They want out of here. This is a kill box and they know it.
Yeah.
So this one's gonna run up and he's gonna be the big brave hero. Where you go, Emannuel?
Oh, I just want to moving up.
Okay, we move on our turns. I know you don't have much of a view back there. I'm sorry for that. So the first one is going to be the big gosh darn hero. He is going to try and shove you, Zentris, with his -1. You can use your acrobatics to resist this.
Oh, okay.
But he's going to try and get you out of the way so all of his friends can move. And he's going to roll a mighty 9.
Oh, guess what? So did I. But I got a +5.
I know that word.
Okay, yes. That's an intellectual property, that is.
Sued.
So the rest of the goblins are just going to run up and try and get as close to leaving as they can. 2 of them can reach you, Zentris.
Okay.
Both of them are going to just try and attack you so they can kill you and get you out of the way. This will provoke from Tyria with her Sentinel ability.
I will.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make my attacks, and Tyria, you be warming one up for me.
I would love to.
That is going to be 1 miss and 1 definitely a hit, Zentris. They are just stabbing at you and slashing around with scimitars. You're going to lose 4 of your temporary hit points.
Oh.
Takes you down to 3 temporary hit points.
Ouchie.
And Tyria, what's that roll?
That was a dirty 20.
Absolutely hits a goblin.
Oh yeah, boy. That's going to be 12 slashing damage as well.
Well, that KOs a goblin instantly.
Yeah, baby!
Very nice.
Take them out. Oh, I love Sentinel. It's
so these guys
great.
have flung the door wide open, and they are body blocking this door being closed again. But they can't get through, and that is all of their turns.
Please tell me it's me now.
And then move that one here. And that one here. They just need to get as close to the door as they can. Zentris now kind of seeing over the sea of goblin heads. There's a bunch of barrels and stuff back here. Over the putrid smell of just goblin stank. It smells like there's other rotted things back here. Like this was once a storeroom so long ago, and it is probably mostly mold at this point.
Yeah.
And it is Nia's turn.
Thank you. Okay, so Seeing all of this just imbue, Nia is gonna fly up. I'm gonna place her behind Zentris, but I want Nia to like end up on like right above him, so she could see everyone at once, and she's just gonna scream at the top of her little lungs, "Murder hobos! Chill the fuck out! I have a fireball and I'm not afraid to use it! Everybody put your weapons down now!"
Oh yeah. Is that an intimidation?
What's your persuasion?
Are you gonna wait to use
sadly, you actually shouting means Discord clipped most of that.
Oh shit! Did you not
But
hear
you are telling them to surrender because you will kill them?
No. What specifically I'm saying is I'm asking everyone to put their weapons down, including my people too. Because
That's not gonna happen, babe.
Without yelling, I would say basically what Nia said is that like, "Yo, murder hobos, chill the fuck out. I have a fireball. I'm not afraid to use it. Everybody, put your weapons down."
Make a intimidation check with disadvantage because they are already desperate and there's already a dead one.
That is fair. May I use my inspiration to counter that disadvantage?
You may.
Thank you. Okay. Please. Yeah, that ain't gonna work, is it? Fuck. Okay. You said intimidation? Well, it makes sense. She's a tiny-ass fairy. A total of 6.
Total of 6.
Yeah.
They are shouting and screaming and scrabbling over one another. You genuinely don't know if any of them paid you any attention as you shouted something that was clearly in their best interest.
Well, fuck you all! Was it considered an action for me to use intimidation, or was it not an action yet?
I'll say since you and instead of taking Emmanuel's intimidation as an action because the situation has kind of progressed, I'll say both of you kind of shared in doing that, and I'll let you keep your action and him too.
Okay, thank you. Because, well, for some reason, oh wait, because I need to. No, I can't see much, but I can definitely see a very good place where I can throw the fireball.
Just please use
Don't
it.
get us.
No, I will not get you guys. Don't worry. Shit. Okay. Well, it seems that at this point we kind of had no choice to begin with. And I looked up the
Sadly,
damage.
I think your light source is tucked around a corner right there.
Yeah.
Luckily, you don't have to see where you center it, so you can put it beyond, just deeper into the room, and your friends will be.
Well, it's a 20-foot radius, so I wanted to end up like the door would be like kind of the end of that radius.
Yep. Very familiar with Fireball. You can manage that.
Great, lovely. So Nia takes out a small sphere that kind of looks like a grenade, if you will, and she hurls it into the room.
Now this is you using the scroll of Fireball, right?
Yeah, it's just the way I'm flavoring it, as if like she looked at the scroll and like built this little thing.
Okay. All right. Well, consume the scroll. The scroll is gone. And you lob this thing into the room, and I need to make a bunch of dex saves. Well, go ahead and roll the damage. Let's find out if I need to roll dex saves first.
A bunch of dex
damage.
Yeah.
Oh, also, while you're rolling
It's
that
8d6.
Nice. Leo did refill inspiration for you, Zentris, and Tyria.
Thank you
nice.
for
Thank you.
Tyria, Zentris, and me.
So,
And put it on
34
the-
fire damage.
34?
34.
34.
It's
All right.
That's 16 halved, yeah? No, that's 17 halved.
So it's going to matter for 2 creatures in that room, whether they save or not.
Trivializing fights here.
What was the damage again?
34!
Okay. That is the whole room.
I
Somebody-
love our spell scroll of Fireball.
Oh
That's so great.
my god.
And she just stands there.
We are out of initiative, and worst smell of burnt bugbear hair fills your nostrils.
I'm gonna close the door.
What? No, I'm going to open the door.
You guys okay?
Yeah, thank you for that.
Anytime.
Is anybody hurt? I ask as I step into the room to try and see things.
I follow.
I think just them.
Okay. I'm guessing all these barrels are now singed.
Yeah, there's, they are kindling right now. They are, flammable objects are ignited by fireballs, so there's little fires going on around the room. The smoke from burnt hair and smoke from burning wood it has lifted to the top of the cavern and is fluttering out into the hallway.
Okay, no, I'm leaving and closing the door behind me when you guys are out.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yep. Okay, everybody out? Everybody out?
Manuel's wrapped the red scarf around his face to cover up all.
Emannuel, not being directly involved in a very sudden, very large murder.
So much!
You are slightly removed and detached from what just happened. Make a perception check for me, as you are thinking to yourself, you know, I don't find cooked bugbear appetizing.
No.
But if I did, that smell probably carries.
We should probably go somewhere else.
17.
17?
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere, and Discord may clip this, y'all stop moving. Somewhere behind you, Emannuel, as they poke their heads into the room and kind of kick around and just see, you know, that they're not missing anything, you hear a...
Oh no!
Yeah, clipped.
From somewhere back in there. You hear a guttural yell from somewhere north.
Oh, nope.
So probably the owl bear.
Emannuel
Yeah.
is the only person who managed to catch that.
Yeah.
I relay it to the group and say, something else is nearby.
What are you talking about?
Well, in the hustle and bustle, something screamed that away. Very loudly just now. But you might have been, preoccupied with the sound of screaming and dying goblins. So, it makes sense.
I ready in action to stab anything I see that's
Wait.
not one of these four.
Tyria, Zentris, guys. Okay, hold on the fucking second. Love you both very much. Let's agree. I know there's a lot of things that might try to kill us here, but let's, make sure they're actually trying to kill us, because I don't think those guys were trying to do that.
From the way they were pulling on that door, if they didn't want...
Maybe they were trying to get out.
Nia, any single thing in this cave will try and kill you. And I don't want to let that happen. Every single thing in here will try and kill you. You are
Gundren
small.
is somewhere here. His brothers are somewhere here. One of them is already dead.
We will find them. That's what we're here to do.
Exactly, but there could be more of the ones that are just end up here by an unfortunate accident.
If we find anything that's not chained up, if anything that's trying to get out or just be nice is not chained up, I don't believe the fact that they're trying to get out or be helpful.
Because what if they ended up behind us? And then we would have ended up having two fronts we would have had to fight on.
All I'm saying is let's try and use our words at least sometimes.
Not good at that.
I really appreciate that you value diplomacy, Nia. Sometimes
to be that person.
diplomacy is not enough. Because it will fail when all people want is your head on a spike. Or I kind of gesture to everything a stalagmite.
Pull a bat out.
Nia, as you are contemplating this, you wonder, just to yourself, Zentris never went in the room fully.
Mm-hmm.
There are corners of the room he couldn't have seen. It is possible Gundren could have been in one of those corners. Thank the gods he wasn't.
Yeah.
While you are thinking of this, your homunculus, your duck, quacks and waddles in the direction of the rest of the group from the hallway, at what you perceive as at an alarmed pace.
But buddy, what's going on? Okay. He probably saw something. Should we go check?
Good idea.
Hello?
Tyria
Nia leans over into the hallway.
Do we see anything?
They don't have a light source out there, so they sure
I'm so
don't.
sorry. I got distracted.
Well, now we do because
All
unless
right. Y'all hold there. I
Okay.
haven't collected them, but you see on the walls and the floors of the hallway north several things that look an awful lot like that.
Ow!
Now you see that is a thing
Bad.
we shoot.
Bad.
And Nia raises
Uh-uh.
acid splash.
Now, I haven't moved them all down. Frankly, I have to gather them.
Bad.
You gather them. Can I roll for an attack?
I think this will
wait,
be...
save, I
They've
forgot.
been trying to sneak up on you through the darkness since the scream while you guys had your moral debate.
Bad.
So we will determine when I can give you an accurate representation of how many there are, what you would like
Now
to
I
do.
wish I had fireball for these assholes.
You're gonna wish you had a lot of fireball in this dungeon.
That's how I feel right now.
It's earlier than we usually stop, but given the technical difficulties before we start another thing, I think it would be best to go ahead and call it for the night, if that's all right with everyone.
Oh.
Just leave us on a very nail-biting, or should I say, flesh-biting.
Ooh!
For the record, Rob, the stream has caught up. I'm checking it. We're right on it now.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
We're-
great.
Did not seem right on it on mine.
I wonder. I don't know what the common denominator is. I will be experimenting with this through the week to try and get this right.
Okay.
Thank you to my players for joining me tonight. Y'all were freaking impressive. You took out a spell from Nia in both situations. One a magic item, one another one. I mean, granted, Zentris had a day.
Oh my god.
Zentris had a
day.
I think that dice is put away. It's. Go on.
That being said, everyone else is unharmed.
Yeah, and y'all have killed 10. Hang on.
Oh,
13, 16, 19, 22, 24 things
Did we level up?
in that time. No, you just leveled up.
That's a lot of
darn.
XP.
that is a yeah. I mean, it's a lot of CR1 quarters.
Fair enough.
But super well done. I was teasing y'all last session and throughout the week of how tough some of the fights were going to be on here, but y'all have handled two large groups pretty a-okay.
Question though.
Yeah.
Would they attack us?
Would the goblins have attacked you?
Yeah.
I'm not that kind of DM. I can't tell you that.
I know that the answer is yes.
Fair enough.
Thank you guys for putting up with the technical difficulties. Thank you guys for joining us in spite of them, if you did. We will be back tomorrow, hopefully for a more consistent stream. We will be doing Two Nerds Play with myself and the Existential Nerd going through Divinity, the Original Sin 2. Then we will be back on Tuesday for more of the Edge of Knowledge and back to our regularly scheduled streaming. And begin looking forward to 2 new streams starting in the coming month, one of which Rose will be the dungeon master of, and also Rifle Stud. Rob Thompson is coming back to reprise his role as our Wednesday night DM for Spelljammer Academy. So
Ooh.
more on that in the Discord and on our socials very soon. Until then, in case you do not hear it anywhere else this week, my dear fellow friends and adventurers, we love you guys.
You're great.
See you next time!
Bye, guys.